Dito all, we are back. And we will continue on with our subject on the doctrine of sin. And this is episode number 46. And this time for the continuation of our study on the state of sin, which consists in the following. In the absence of original righteousness. Second, in spiritual slavery. Third, in guilt of every sort. And fourth, in total powerlessness. This particular time, we will be dealing with the first of its state of sin, which is in the absence of original righteousness. So before we continue with Petrus van Maastricht's book study on his third volume of his theoretical and practical theology, we will be taking an excerpt on this another theologian by the name of Charles Hodge, who would define for us a very brief definition of what it meant by original righteousness. Okay, from Charles Hodge in his book Systematic Theology, volume number 2, quotes original righteousness. In the moral image of God or original righteousness, so yung original righteousness is synonymous with the moral image of God. Taken from our previous lessons that we were created, man like us were created in the image and likeness of God. So yung moral image na yon, yung imago Dei, is also called, yung substance nito is being considered as original righteousness before the fall of man, of course, before the fall of Adam and Eve, which include, number one, according to Charles Hodge, that the perfect harmony and due subordination of all that constituted man, no? In the original righteousness is the perfect harmony and due subordination of all that constituted man. Okay. His reason was subject to God. Man's reason was subjected to God, no? His will, man's will was subject to his reason. His affections and appetites to his will, parang mayroong series of pattern na naman dito, no? And the body was the obedient organ of the soul. Okay. There was neither rebellion of the sensuous part of his nature against the rational, nor was there any disproportion between them needing to be controlled or balanced by extra gifts or influence. Meaning dito ni Charles Hodge na talaga yung composition ng mga tao before they committed a particular sin of rebellion or disobedience during the time in the Garden of Eden, ay sila Adam and Eve ay meron tinatawag na original righteousness. Taken from their creation by way of they were created in the image and likeness of God. Okay? So meron silang original righteousness, yung kabuuan ng body and soul constituted, no, according to Charles Hodge, ay binubuo, no, because of the creation of God. Merong perfect harmony, may coordination, no, from his reason, laging subjected to God. Meron silang perfect obedience to God who created them, no, yung Lord, no. His reason was subject to God. Yung kanilang will, yung kanilang intellect ay subject, no, dun sa affection and love sa kanilang Creator, who is our God. Maging yung kanilang body and soul, yung composition nito, no, yung essence ng kanilang pagiging man o human being ay subjected lahat, no, sa lumikha sa kanila. Walang rebellion during the time, no, before they committed a crime of rebellion. Wala silang sensuality in regards to lust, wala silang lustful, no, imagination, lustful desire during the time, no, before they committed a particular sin, no. Walang disproportion between them needing to be controlled. Walang nagko-control sa kanila outside forces. Only God is the one who govern, no, their whole being. Secondly, sabi ni Charles Hodge, but beside this equilibrium and harmony in the original constitution of man, yun nga yung original righteousness, no? His moral perfection of man, in which he resembled God. Kaya nga yung creation in the image and likeness of God ng mga tao, kagaya nila Adam and Eve during the time, ay merong moral perfection na kahalintulad o kawangis, no, ng Diyos. Kasi nga yung essence ng we were created in the image and likeness of God. May resemblance tayo sa Diyos, no? Yung mga unang tao, lalo na sila Adam and Eve, before the fall of man. Included knowledge. Nandun talaga yung knowledge, no, of God shared, no, uh, to Adam and Eve. Righteousness, saka yung holiness, shared holiness. So may yung mga attributes of God, yung tinatawag na communicable attributes of God. Some form of them yung wisdom, yung knowledge, yung righteousness of God, saka yung holiness of God being shared, no, to Adam and Eve during the time before the fall, the time na they were not, no, sabi nga, fall into a particular sin. End of quote. Yun yung original righteousness. Tuloy tayo kay Maastricht. Sabi, Maastricht continues, in the absence of original righteousness, ito, napasadahan natin to from our I think episode number 45. Itutuloy natin ngayon, no, yung mga, sabi nga, detalye ng ating pag-aaral. Una pa lang, no, yung original righteousness. Kapag nandun talaga yung state of sin, kapag nandun talaga yung kasalanan ng mga tao, they are under the state of and dominion of sin, no? Ay meron talaga nawala, may absence of original righteousness. Bigla-bigla. Yung diniscuss dito ni Maastricht before, saka yung pagpapatuloy na discussion, no? Binigay ni Charles Hodge, no? Yung excerpt na yon pinakita rito ni Charles Hodge din, and also with Maastricht as well, na meron talagang absence of original righteousness, no? Where they were able to define original righteousness. Ngayon, etong original righteousness, no, na dinefine natin kanina, ay nawala because of the fall of man, because of sin. This state of sin, sabi rito, moreover includes chiefly these four things in regards to absence of original righteousness. Ano ba yung mga naging dahilan? Naging bunga, I mean, no? The cause, the consequences of being, no, under sin, which lost the original righteousness of man. First, we are under original sin. No? Na-discuss na natin yan many times before. No? I'd like to read with you with my Bible here, Romans chapter 3, verses 9 to 18, para makita natin yung subject. No? Again, as nabanggit ko sa inyo last time, this is a recapitulation, a summary, but a very detailed summary, no? Para sa pagpapatapos ng ating doctrine of sin study under Maastricht, ay babasahin natin ngayon ano ba yung talagang first, because of the lack or absence rather of original righteousness, we fall, no? Adam and Eve and their posterity fall, no, into sin, and thereby have this original sin, no, na nag-transfer by way of imputation and inherent sin, no? Maraming beses na natin inaral yan from our previous lessons. So we are under original sin in Romans chapter 3. I would like to read it from my Bible with you in the ESV version. In Romans chapter 3, verses 9 to 18, it says here, what then? Are we Jews any better off? No, not at all. For we have already charged that all, take note, both Jews and Greeks or Gentiles are under sin. All are under sin. Walang exempted. Verse 10, as it is written, none is righteous, no, not one. No one understands, no one seeks for God. All have turned aside, together they have become worthless. No one does good, not even one. Their throat is an open grave. They use their tongues to deceive. The venom of asp is under their lips. Their mouth is full of curses. Take note, no? Their mouth is full of curses and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. In their paths are ruin and misery. And the way of peace they have not known. Last verse, verse 18, there is no fear of God before their eyes. No, ang linaw po, no, mga salita ng Diyos sa pagpakita na sa atin talaga nang nawala yung original righteousness because of sin, nagkaroon ng original sin, yun na, yung description ng mga tao. No? Talagang all have sinned. No one is righteous. No, not even one. Okay? Talagang lahat ay makasalanan, lahat ay walang takot sa Diyos, lahat ay gumagawa ng kasalanan. Okay? Because of that particular sin. Secondly, we are bereaved of original righteousness. We are naked. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 10, Revelations 3:17, stripped in the intellect of wisdom by which we would perceive the spiritual things spiritually. Yung dati, nung may original righteousness pa sila Adam and Eve before they fall into sin, ay yung spiritual things of God ay taglay nila. No, naunawaan nila yung mga commandments ng God. Nasusunod nila ito perfectly. They are obeying God, no? Day in and day out. But when sin came, yun, nawala na yung original righteousness, no? Hindi na nila maunawaan, no? Maging ang Diyos, spiritually speaking, nagkaroon na nga, no? Yung penalty, which is the spiritual death. And then eventually, nagkakaroon na nga ng physical death and lastly, yung eternal death. Inaral natin yan many times, several days or weeks ago. So, sabi rito, yung spiritual things ay na perception na wala sa 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 14. So, yan yung pagkawala ng original righteousness. We were able to define it. Itutuloy natin, no? For the continuation of our study on episode number 47, no? Sa maikling panahon, ibibigay ko po sa inyo, no? Yung pagpapatuloy sa napagandang pag-aaral na ito. Again, to God alone be all the glory. God bless everybody and see you very, very soon. Thank you so much.